Welcome back. It's time for round 2 of our challenge today. We've got 2 new competitors showing up. Some of the younger competitors here today. We've got Keanu versus Frankie.
Very good match. Very interesting. We got Keanu on Iron Crown and DD Female, Ogrepon Hearthflame, Reggie Drago, Tornadus, and Urshifu Rapid Strike. Against Frankie with that Hearthflame Ogrepon, Reggie Drago again, Goldango, Rillaboom, Urshifu Rapid Strike, and Tornadus.
There's quite the similarities between the 2 teams, and I wonder if this means there's also going to be some speed ties.
Potentially, yeah. I think it's pretty likely.
But Keanu has that Iron Crown and DD Psychic Terrain mode. Meanwhile, Frankie has the Rillaboom to counter that, and also a Goldango. So
interesting that it's Reggie Drago with 2 steel types that both want to do spread damage, and then a Tornadus for speed control. Although Keanu opting for DD to have a different type of speed, or to have Trick Room as an option to counter speed, and we're going to see Urshi Tornadus leads from both. Now we're playing with speed fire.
No, we're playing with water, Lucy.
Why can't we be thinking with portals? But it's going to come down to Tailwind games and see.
Both of them also have Icy Wind on their Tornado.
The amount of Somebody save me, I'm hearing too many Urshifu noises.
That's what I hear in my sleep. When I dream.
It's like a soundboard going off. Save me!
Alright, someone ripping the Terra right off the bat.
Leave that. I can't.
It's one of them. I can't tell which side it is.
We're gonna have to wait to see which Urshifu this is.
Could be both of them. We could see another Terra here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna see another both
Terra. Of them. But is it both Urshifus or is it something else?
Oh, it's the Tornadus!
Thanks.
To Terra Dragon.
Yeah.
And that would be a Keanu.
That's Keanu's Tornadus Terring, and that means
Frankie's
Urshifu Tailwind. We're gonna see 1 Tailwind. Ha ha ha!
Do we see a second Tailwind?
See it? No.
No! But Surging Strike's going out into the Terra Dragon Tornadus, and it takes that. It's tanking it.
So little.
It's tanking it like a champ.
That's still decent damage, but like each hit individually, you're doing so little.
That would have taken out otherwise.
We're gonna see a
Tornadus. But the Icy Wind misses the Tornadus.
Ooh, that breaks Sash on Urshifu potentially. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because it is Choice Scarf Urshifu.
It is Scarf Urshifu.
Oh,
and using Keanu, Surging Strikes into that Rocky helmet. And I don't think that's gonna finish off.
No,
it's gonna be close.
Big roll.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately.
Overall, I think Frankie might have gotten the better turn here at the end because the Icy Wind miss.
That Icy Wind miss means that Tornadus gets to stay around another turn and potentially set rain. Actually, wait, no, there's no rain. Potentially just
get an Icy Wind off or get damage off because honestly, a Bleak Wind would do a lot here.
Yeah.
Keanu doesn't have as many defensive pieces in the back to handle this.
Yeah, this is a very...
So Frankie feels pretty dominant here at the moment.
Yeah, this was a very strong start for Frankie.
And that just goes to show how even if you have the exact same 2 Pokemon out, how different you build them and how many different ways the turn can go. Aqua Jet finishes off, but that is more Rocky Helmet chip.
That might be Urshifu down the Rocky. No, okay. I was not paying attention to the HPs.
And even with the Icy Wind, that opposing Urshifu still goes
1 hit
and takes out Keanu's Urshifu.
I don't know how I was counting there. I just like counting, I guess.
Well, Pokemon has a lot of numbers in it. It's good for fans of numbers.
Yes. Like my favorite number, level 50. Now it's going to be up to Keanu to see what...
My favorite number is 2 for Porygon 2.
My favorite number is Z, then. So we're going to see Keanu deciding whether or not he wants to bring in something. Whether he wants to bring
Reggie Drago could go for the spread damage, but
Tailwinds are still kind of staggered here, in which Frankie has one turn less than Keanu left.
But Frankie still has 2 turns of Tailwind.
And we're going to see
Reggie Drago coming out here, which really threatens a lot of damage.
Yeah.
However, actually, Keanu's Icy Wind hitting that Urshifu, that might actually be a game changer here, because now it cannot be the fastest on the field. That Ogerpon could outspeed.
But unfortunately, I hate to be Keanu in this position, potentially just doubting your own Icy Wind accuracy after that turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
But things like that you can't let get in your head. Keanu is a very seasoned competitor. He's very good about it.
He is unsure about his play here. He's considering all of his options.
Yeah, because
does he want to just go take out that Terra Water Urshifu or get that damage on Drago to make...
Tornado's being the fastest thing on the field. Reggie Drago taking -1 and a bit of chip.
But Reggie Drago was probably already the slowest one on the field.
Oh, yeah.
But now, Urshifu going down, but a Dragon Energy could still do a lot of damage here. And Tornadus is probably going down here.
That will pick up Tornadus.
Ogerpon...
That might pick up Ogerpon, but the chip
takes some recoil here.
The chip might have mattered.
Just goes for Draco Meteor. Okay, Ogerpon is gone.
Big crit, but I do not believe that mattered.
No. Not when you have the strength of a Reggie Drago, Dragon Maw, Dragon Fang, all the Dragon modifiers.
And a Life Orb. Keanu's the Dragon.
Keanu down to his last 2 Pokemon, 2 Dragon types.
Reggie Drago.
However, the Icy Wind, again, is going to make sure that Keanu's Reggie Drago's first. But Rillaboom has Fake Out pressure, and that is another advantage for Frankie here.
Yeah. But Keanu still has Tailwind pressure here, so Keanu can just protect once to let Tailwind expire, and then just...
Although I think Keanu still has a turn of Tailwind after this.
Yes, that is potentially true. I lost count. It comes down to...
This might be a game for Keanu, then.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to think it through, and I don't know if I see a way.
Big.
I don't know. Frankie wins.
Awkward turn 1. Tornado's protecting.
Probably just this double protect here from Keanu to stall out that last turn of Tailwind. Get rid of
the potential for Tailwind. I have lost track thoroughly.
I have not.
Oh, good, thank you.
This is Frankie's last turn of Tailwind. And blocking that Fake Out.
Ooh, the Dragon Energy.
Dragon Energy not going to go through. Now Reggie Drago's kind of a sitting duck here. A sitting quabble, if you will.
Tornado's final and being able to benefit a little bit from that grassy terrain. Oh, okay. Doesn't help. Our stream UI is blocking Tailwind turns.
Yeah.
I mean, the setup looks great. It's just fun.
They need it to display up top how many turns the Tailwind are. Because I know they have those in
3DS era, I think.
I know they had that at Worlds for the Worlds finals specifically.
Okay, we're gonna see the Reggie Drago.
Reggie Drago.
I can't say the Reggie Drago. It doesn't narrow down which one. Icy Wind coming in, hitting the Rillaboom, doing a little chunk, but more importantly, getting the speed drop. And we're going to see
Dragon Energy, full health Dragon Energy coming out here.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Rillaboom hangs on.
Assault.
But Woodhammer going into that Reggie Drago. It's doing about half, but that's not going to be enough to stop.
The recoil. Rillaboom
taking itself out. And with Tornadus still alive, Keanu just guarantees the speed advantage. Dragon Energy's still taking out that Reggie Drago, especially now that it's only going to do single target damage. So that is going to be game 1 to Keanu, unless I missed anything. I don't think I did.
I don't think so. I think this game is... I don't want to say over, but it's a really bad spot for Frankie with Reggie Drago being able to just do anything and guaranteed outspeed. Or Keanu's Regidrago outspeeding Frankie's because of the -1. We're gonna see the protect from the Tornadoes.
Okay, Keanu just going for the double protect. I'm not sure why. He does have speed advantage.
Probably just to get a little bit of healing in, just in case.
Just in case. It's optimal. It's optimal, but it's also
potentially unnecessary.
Potentially unnecessary.
Because Regidrago just goes
delaying the inevitable almost.
Keanu, you just click Icy Wind Dragon Energy here.
Icy Wind will connect
Single
here.
Icy Wind doing...
Ooh, that does a lot of damage. You don't normally see Icy Wind do that much damage.
I mean,
and the final Dragon Energy coming out. And that will be game 1 going to Keanu.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments both of these players make.
Are they gonna do the Urshifu Tornadoes lead again, both? I honestly don't see another option.
Yeah.
I think
unless you want to go really funny and both lead Regidrago Tornadoes.
No, but the Regidrago
speed games.
But Regidrago probably underspeeds the Urshifu.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe Ogerpon in front could, but I don't know how fast each of their Ogerpons are.
No.
Because Ogerpon could outspeed Urshifu. It probably does. I feel like most Ogerpons tend to outspeed Urshifu.
Yeah. And considering there's only one Scarf Urshifu, and that's on Frankie's side.
Oh, but true. Frankie has that Scarf.
So she will always have that speed advantage with her Urshifu.
That is true, and that does give Frankie an advantage. However, like we saw, Keanu being able to switch up the moves and use that Aqua Jet on turn 2 did also prove to be really good for
really allowing the trade for the Urshifu and the Tornado. Keanu trading his Urshifu for Frankie's Tornadoes.
Yeah.
Was really big.
And that Terra Dragon on the Tornadoes, I think actually does really also help Keanu here, just keep it safe from Frankie's Urshifu.
From Rapid Strikes.
Which I think is another advantage, because that means Keanu is more likely to win the Speed Wars.
Yeah. As close combat probably doesn't do enough. You don't have the damage boost from, like, Life Orb, or our friend... I'm not gonna... no helping hand, no choice band, no...
Okay, Frankie is switching it up with Regidrago.
Urshifu Tornado.
But Keanu keeping the same lead.
I have a feeling that the Frankie's play here is just a tailwind to be faster than everything and just clear the field with...
But then if Keanu just does that and then just close combat...
Clear the field with a Dragon Energy.
That Regidrago is gonna be...
Terra Ghost.
Terra Ghost. Oh, that does mean the close combat isn't as safe. Keanu might have to call here if it Terras or not.
Yeah, and do the potentially insane clicking Surging Strikes into the Regidrago.
I mean, it still probably deal a decent amount of damage.
But it might not pick up.
Going for the Terra Steel, that seems very safe here from Keanu. However, that does mean Tornadoes is going to be a lot more vulnerable against potential threats in the future.
It's okay with rocketing Terra because it does have focus.
It does have the focus sash.
So it does mean that that Frankie would have to double up here on damage. And unfortunately,
all right, it seems Frankie is also
going for that Terra.
Terra turn 1. Very volatile turn. What do these players pick?
Very Terra heavy turn. Tailwind.
All right, one Tailwind from Frankie. No Tailwind from Keanu. Dragon Energy going out.
Not quite.
Dealing a lot of damage.
Jump to the Urshifu. If the Urshifu target.
Tornadoes down to Sash. Urshifu, even with that resist, still did not take that very well.
And we see the Icy Wind coming out. We see the...
Icy Wind does hit this time.
Now
it did not miss.
Targets went where?
And the Surging
We're
Strike
playing
should
with
finish
fire
off
here,
here.
yeah.
Oh, but the Rocky Helmet!
Yeah.
The Rocky Helmet! It lives! It's gonna live this probably! Because of the
Yeah.
Rocky Helmet! Oh my gosh, that's insane!
That's what we.
Even with the Terra Steel, it was not enough to keep that Urshifu alive.
Yeah.
That Rocky Helmet,
The Rocky Helmet.
finish it off.
Huge.
And not that tornado
Well, that's
still being
fortunate.
alive on Frankie's side means now she's threatening Icy Wind.
Reggie Drago has hit the field.
Reggie Drago has hit the field,
And is.
and with Tailwind up
potentially
is going to be faster.
Yes. Because
Because
everything is at -1.
yeah,
So while losing, not being able to trade Urshifu for Tornadus for Keanu looks like a bad deal. You got Drago in for free.
all right. Drago protect.
We see the Tailwind,
Tailwind from Tornadus.
staggering the Tailwinds again, and into the Dragon Energy.
Dragon Energy's gonna pick up the Tornadus on
Tornadus.
Frankie's side here.
There is no possibility of Tornadus.
However, if Frankie has that Scarf Urshifu in the back,
Yes.
or
Maybe faster.
Ogerpon also would potentially be faster.
Yes.
That Reggie Drago, but the problem is Frankie doesn't really have any good defensive switch-ins for the Reggie Drago, so she might just have to let her own Reggie Drago go down first.
Gonna see the Urshifu come in.
Urshifu come in.
Urshifu.
It can't take out that Reggie Drago, but it
can do
could
It can do a good chunk.
But it could do a good chunk, maybe enough to make sure that Dragon Energy doesn't knock it out.
Yeah.
Because, and with the Terra Ghost, maybe I could see a world in which close combat allows Frankie's Reggie Drago to survive.
Yeah.
But also it has to take a Bleak Wind, so I don't know.
Potentially. It's gonna come down to
Or Frankie could
Frankie's
just
gonna,
guarantee that Tornadus goes down here.
Yeah.
Guarantees that Keanu will
But that
lose
is-
his source of
That
speed
is
control.
probably a really bad trade, as Drago probably doesn't out there. We're gonna see the close combat into the Reggie Drago.
Ooh, dealing a
big
lot of
jump.
damage.
But now we're gonna
Those
see
special defense drops
Bleak Wind
might just...
double hitting.
Oh, but then... Yeah, Bleak Wind taking out
And
there.
now, this won't be a particularly strong Dragon Energy, but it will be a single target.
And it should pick up still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's single target now. Because of the
Yeah.
drops on Urshifu. Honestly, I might have gone for the Tornadus there, because even though Dragon Energy would do a lot,
I think it would have picked up both at full health.
maybe... yeah, you're probably right.
Like
Frankie was just not in a great situation
was-
there to begin with.
it's a situation that looked really awkward, but it was like when you really start to look at hindsight, it was really clear what was going to happen, or at least what potentially could have happened.
And I believe Keanu will win this, unless he misses, like, all of his moves.
Which I don't think is. I mean, it's a possibility, but
But Keanu still has a Pokemon in the back,
Yeah.
too.
Frankie's Tailwind expiring. I mean, you're going for you're
Just
playing
going
with
for
fun accuracy.
Yeah. Ogerpon for Spiky Shield.
I mean that.
Though it really
means
just
that,
feels
like-
like stalling out the inevitable here.
out Tailwind,
Maybe there's
like-
a chance. I respect Frankie for trying to take that chance.
I mean, you're forcing Drago into an odd position where it's like, oh no, Draco Meteor. Might have to risk everything on a Draco Meteor to be able to set Tailwind. I have no idea.
But because Keanu has another Pokemon in the back, I think he can just get that chip damage with Dragon
We'll see
Energy
how much this does.
and not have to worry as much.
Yeah. Especially when we
Because
see
Ivy
where the
Puzzle
Ivy
comes out. Oh, it doesn't take out. It can still just go for the Draco.
Yeah. You can just go for damage here and be fine. Spiky Shield does buy you time, but it is not time that really gets you anywhere.
And Liquid hits, and that is a win for Keanu. Who I believe is now 2-0 in this tournament. Has a very solid chance at making our top cut today if he could just keep this up.
Absolutely. Good play from both players on the end.
Very volatile match overall, just for everyone involved.
Very explosive turns.
Anyways, stay tuned because round 3 is going to come up very soon.
Yeah.